But with this, viewers, let's move on. And don't forget that today is Friday and today is the BNSN Pathashaala day as well. So let's go across to Kunal Bothra to find out what are the learnings for today. Kunal, over to you.
Thank you so much for that. So today's topic which I have taken is breakout gaps. Now gaps are something which are essential part of any kind of a chart, and especially when it comes after a space of major correction or consolidation, we generally term this as a breakout kind of a chart for stocks and for different asset classes. So I've taken two examples over here. The first one is something which we've already seen in the last I think 6 months to 1 year. The kind of uptick the stock has shown on the longer term, medium term time scale charts, and that's Coal India. We've seen the stock going into a major consolidation. So this was a point where the stock for almost 1.5 odd year was going into a patch of major consolidation. This is on the weekly charts for Coal India, where the stock formed a top closer to 100, 250, 265, and the major support around the 220 levels for Coal India. But then came a point when the stock saw a gap on the weekly closing basis, and this turned out to be a much more stronger breakout for the stock. This gap managed to lead to the stock breaking past about the previous high as well as ending this major phase of consolidation, and this gap became major support for the stock on the medium term time scale chart. So even if traders probably had bought the stock post the gap up opening for the stock on the weekly basis, would probably just have to keep a stop loss below the gap, or maybe one candle below the major gap formation for the stock prices, and then ride the trend on the upside. The stock is now above the 400 levels comfortably. So that's how gaps generally essentially should be treated on the weekly time frame charts. There's one more chart which is again looking very attractive in terms of very similar kind of a breakout mode on the weekly time frame, and that's IDFC First Bank, a stock which had done exceptionally well. So if you can see the recent past over the last 1 year, this was a formation of a gap for the stock where the stock managed to break out of a multi-week, multi-month consolidation and then moved up higher. This became a major support for the stock price. After a rise for the stock, then a correction from 100 to almost 72 levels. For the first time in the last, I think, 6 months or so, the stock has formed a gap on the medium-term time scale. So this could be a potential breakout move for IDFC First Bank. And we go back with the historical charts with so many of the other examples. This essentially forms a major base for stock prices and could be a very good risk reward to enter the stock from a medium-term play.
All right, so that is the newest edition of, or the latest edition coming in for the BNSN Pathashaala, decoding breakaway gaps, coming in from Kunal. Thank you, Kunal. As always, on Fridays you join us and you talk about a new topic for all of us to watch out for.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.